JG Collects back again, more with Blerdcon Day 2. Last year, y'all seen me here with the associate Blizz, and now we got the man, the myth, the legend, the artist behind this, man. I'm with
Ozzyoz Da Virus, one of the coldest and best to do it, you heard?
And you are the coldest, man, but I have to know, how did you get the idea to do this from the start?
You know, being from New York, being into pop culture, anime, being a blur, being an artist, I just wanted, and being into anime, Japanese, animation, I just wanted to kind of take all my interests and figure out the best formula to put it all together, you know what I mean?
And you did, and you put a crazy collection together. What was your first piece that started it all?
For the Virus Graphics collection, I want to say it's my Master Roshi piece. It's the side profile in with the Goku and Kid Goku, Kid Krillin tattoo on the neck with the Gucci bucket hat. I just freestyled something, man, and 9 years ago today, it went viral on Twitter, and that's kind of like what opened up the door for my career, and I've just been dropping banger after banger since then.
And you have been, I was going to say, happy anniversary on that, man. And all your artwork, it has like significant detail in it. You always got like a little bit of extra stuff in it. What made you even do that?
I love Easter eggs. I'm inspired by Basquiat, famous painter. He used to throw out a lot of subliminal messages, but he was more in politics. I'm throwing like nostalgic, things that you got to really understand that character, know that episode, to get that Easter egg, that hidden message within the art. So I kind of take inspiration from that.
And that is dope, and like everybody loves it, but there's also been a little issue where I've been seeing your stuff at cons lately. How do you go about navigating people taking your artwork and trying to flip it?
It's tough because it depends how you're going about it. If you're someone that straight up, stealing, excuse my friend, but you're straight up scum, you should not be stealing from other artists. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be inspired, but we're talking about just the art. IP is a different thing, you know what I'm saying? We can all be inspired by the IP, but the art, some people, straight up trace and say, yeah, I drew this. I've been in a situation where I said, they show me the art, but I drew my art. They're like, yeah, I worked on this. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, that happens, they got to get out of here. Now, if you're inspired and you're like copying the style, I'm a little bit more lenient on it nowadays because I understand, but I just want people to understand, if you want to be great, you should never fully imitate it. You can be inspired by the moves, by the presence of like what's going on. But figure out your own lane, your own journey to get there, you know what I mean?
That's very inspiring, especially for all you up-and-coming artists who follow me and watch me. Always be yourself, man, because if you try to imitate, you'll never go far because it's not you at the end of the day, and people will always be able to tell if it ain't you. Now, when it comes to your artwork, do you ever get artist block where you just can't figure out the next piece?
As of lately, no. I let it flow, you know what I mean? And no, I'm inspired by like rap culture, so I remember being young when like Jay-Z and Lil Wayne said they don't write no more, they just do their thing, I kind of just embody that with just art. There is no block anymore. Whatever I think of, I just throw on more ideas, more nostalgia on top of that, and then boom, it's a banger. I'm just on it. And it's been like this for like the last 7 years.
Now, when it comes to your own ideas, do you feel pressure to like keep up with the anime culture? All right, I have to do artwork since Solo Leveling is popular, or Kaiju #8, or you just be like, whatever I feel like is coming, is coming?
That is a great question. There's a balance. There's a balance to everything. I don't have to chase trends. I don't gotta always do what's new. I'll do it for the people that ask, but deep down, I'm gonna do what speaks to the people, because what's always new might not be enough nostalgia for people to wanna purchase. Nostalgia rules all. If it's something that reminds you of a happy place, a good time in your life, or just a time that makes you feel like a child again, you're gonna resonate with that more than what's new and what's trending, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I stick to that and a little bit of both, just to keep the balance of what I'm putting out efficient.
Hey, that's real talk, man, because you always want to go with what you're true to, because that's where you're actually going to draw that inspiration from. And speaking of inspiration, you went from the artwork, you moved on to cards, you do little card shows, man. How do you just keep expanding?
I mean, I'm a virus, man. Everything spreads and grows in the most, prodigious way possible, because I want people to see that you could take something from one thing and go beyond, same way how Amazon started off with books and Kindle. Now what? They sending us things the same day, groceries, same day, anything, you know what I mean? You just, possibilities are endless if you don't give yourself limitations, that's it.
And speaking of limitations, and then you got a team and you've been growing and growing. A lot of people, especially in our culture, when we do stuff, we want to kind of do it to ourselves because we don't believe in sharing the wealth. How important was that to you to guide a team, make sure nobody's cutthroating each other and sharing the wealth?
You're going to take a lot of losses. You're going to be stabbed in your back several times. You're going to take more losses than I can even possibly tell you on this video. but you have to be perseverant. You know what I'm saying? By persevering enough to know that when you find the right people and plug in the right situations and have the right team and good energy around you, you will prevail and you will win.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work, especially when you got a lot of good people around you who got the same dreams and aspirations, because you just don't want to bring everybody along. You want to have the right people with you. And speaking of that, you got a couple of shows coming up.
Right now, you know, we had DreamCon, you know what I'm saying? So this is like the warm-up to me. We just getting started so far. But more cons, more events at my studio in Orlando, Florida, more e-commerce things going on. We're just going crazy.
You are, especially with the artwork. What's been the fan favorite for all the fans right here?
I'm not gonna lie, it's been solo leveling, because that's new and poppin'. It's been my newest piece to my LED collection, the Black Girl Summer Party, which is all the black girls, you know, hanging out. You know, we had Susie Carmichael in there, we had Number 5, we had Penny Pride. It's a beautiful piece. Inspired by my daughter and her favorite characters mixed with my favorite characters. So I kind of like collaborated with my daughter on the idea, and now it's a beautiful art piece.
Shout out putting your family on, man. I do the same thing with my daughter, but she's not here today. And before we get out of here, man, what's on the wish list for Ozzy?
Just more love and support, more stability. I don't need nothing else right now, just to be stable and to have, you know, the God-given blessing and just keep creating. That's it.
And for all up-and-coming artists, new who just want to like try to dabble in this, but they're a little scared, what would you have to say that you wish you would have known now before when you got started?
Just jump right in it. You can prepare as much as you want mentally, but you're never going to be able to prepare and adjust your, you know what I'm saying, where you're going once you're actually doing it. That's what I had to learn. Just get right in it. You'll figure it out as you go. Just know that you will take losses on the way.
You guys heard all that? And where can they find you on social media?
Ozzyoz _DA_VYRUS, Ozzyoz Da Virus.
Y'all heard that? It's JG with RZ, and like that, we out.